Seeing as how I just recently posted my top 7 favorite anime, I thought I'd go Western and post my top 7 favorite Western cartoons. But first, I'll be doing some suicidal brick juggling. Number 7. Regular Show. No, it isn't until rehearsing for this video I just found out Regular Show turned 10 years old. Yeah, 10 years old. Can you believe that? I was 9 when this show first came out, over half my life ago. And I was a big fan of it for a good reason. It was able to bridge the gap between a kid show and adult show. Like, seriously, here's an example.
They have a party. It takes guests
Sorry.
with breasts, and mine don't count.
Seriously, how did they get away with that? And that's just one example. This could pass for PG-13. And, yeah. And it had great development. I like this. My favorite episode would probably be, I think, Terror Tales of the Park 2. And my least favorite would be probably Muscle Woman. Number 6. Samurai Jack was one of the very first cartoons I ever saw on Cartoon Network, along with Ed, Edd n Eddy and Teen Titans. Spoiler alert, one of those is going to appear on the list. I love Samurai Jack to the point that any anime character with a katana or naginata, I'm an instant fan of. What's really cool about Samurai Jack was it wasn't given a reboot like Teen Titans or Powerpuff Girls. It got a final season, and it was a lot darker, showed so much blood, cursing, and just all around mature. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Ashi and Jack made a really great couple. It was, I hadn't watched it in 4 years until the final season got showed trailers. Number 5. Since I already posted a video how I used to be a brony, I won't go too in-depth on this one. But I just recently, as in 2 days ago, started to watch the final season, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. I'm back into it. At first, when I first saw it on Watch Cartoon Online, I was a bit hesitant to watch it, but after watching the first episode, I was an instant brony. It has wonderful characters, great world building, and it's pretty good for a girl show. My favorite is Pinkie Pie, and my least favorite of the main 6 would probably be Rarity. Yeah, I love my pony. Number 4. If you guys have ever wondered where the totally in my name comes from, there you go. I've recently been binge watching it on YouTube, and I gotta say I love it. I love how at the beginning of every episode where Jerry finds another weird and random way to bring the girls to his office, it never gets old. My favorite of the girls is Sam. She's the hottest. My least favorite character is Mandy, because she's a bitch, basically. And Number 3. Well, I said it was potentially going to be on the list, and it's most likely on other people's list too. And for good reason. The show was amazing. It had great balance between character development, action, and comedy. Fights were amazing. My favorite being Robin versus Slade. Yeah, that's another thing. The Titans weren't all idiots like they were in Go. And yes, I admit, for the first couple of years of its run, I was a fan of Teen Titans Go. But after rewatching Teen Titans, I realized, yeah, it's a horrible reboot. Yeah, not the best. Oh, my favorite of the Titans was Starfire when I was a little tiny kid. Now my favorite is Robin. Number 2. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like Teen Titans, it's one of those cartoons that pretend to be an anime. Honestly, I was even thinking of putting on my top 10 an anime, which BTW, it would probably be on number 4 or 7. And for good reason. It had an amazing, well thought out power system, world building, characters. I haven't watched more than a few episodes of Korra, but I hear it's amazing. And I just got done watching book 1 on Netflix, and I'll probably watch Korra when I'm done with watching it on, Oh, by the way, my favorite bending would probably be earthbending. What? Finally, number 1. Well, what did you expect? It's on the thumbnail. Ben 10 has always been one of my favorite shows. I grew up watching this show. It was amazing. Wondering what alien Ben was going to use. It had an amazing world building. My favorite season was Alien Force. Well, season 1 and 2. And my two favorite aliens are Waybig and Swampfire. Here's a picture of the two. Yeah. And I don't even usually like fire power in anime. I think it's pretty cliche power, but it works for it. Though to be fair, he also has plant manipulation. I think that's called chlorokinesis. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I love Ben 10, and like most longtime fans, I hate the reboot. I really do. I tried the first few episodes, but immediately hated it. I hear it's getting a movie, which I will not be watching it. I'm currently rewatching Ultimate Alien and really enjoying it. Well, that's the list. Here's some honorable mentions. Cartoons that just missed out on the list.